And this is Dr. Lieven speaking to you from Portugal, from Vila Moura, regarding the OneDollarBTC program. I'm actually live inside the OneDollarBTC Telegram group, and I cannot urge you enough to come and join us in the Telegram group. I know that some of you are saying, yeah, but I haven't used Telegram. Download the app, download it to your phone, download it Android or Apple, install it. You can install it on your desktop, because I cannot do the things that I can do to help you become very successful unless you're in the Telegram group. So let this be a definite motivation for you to finally come join us in the Telegram group. There is already 653 other people there, so I think you may see that there is some people who've taken action already. And the first thing when you arrive into the Telegram group is always check the pinned message. Here it is. How does it work? OneDollarBTC, the PDF. So the objective of this group is to help each one of you to generate good cash flow. Is that decent enough? So that you actually make money online and you make more than you spend. Step one is to help you earn your first $100, then your first $250, then your first $500, $1,000, $2,500, and then this is the first of many more to follow, your first $4,957 in cash, which is all 10 levels. And believe me, this is not a fantasy, this is a reality, but you have to create that reality. I'm here to help you succeed in creating that reality. So I asked who is ready, and one of the gentlemen who was one of the first ones to respond, yes, I'm ready, was Raphael. And he checked. I had suggested go ahead and check out the PDF up on top. And he was asking me, but I don't understand PIF, the paying forward thing. So actually this video little clip is about piffing. I said it's an option. You have an option you have to pay for one of your referrals. But me personally, I believe there should always be some sort of condition. So for instance, a condition that we've suggested is to your referrals who haven't upgraded yet, or to even people you recruit, say, listen, sign up for free. I will pay for your first entry into the program if you join me into the Telegram group. Now, why do you want them to join you into the Telegram group? Because that's where people get educated, motivated, where they see they're not alone, where they can ask their questions. And I'm telling you, I'm sweating my sweat, blood and tears in here. I'm doing this with all of my heart. I'm doing it nearly 24 hours a day. So, if you cannot appreciate that as one of the values of the program, you'll never see value in a program. So Raphael says it's like sponsoring them. I said no, piffing is only for people you have already sponsored. They are already signed up under you. So, and meanwhile, new people come into the group. We welcome the people. Leonard, who is one of my friends from Ireland, from Limerick, Ireland, really great fellow, he's already got 211 referrals. Well, how do you get there? That's obviously by doing good marketing, and he is using piffing as a very powerful tool. So, Raphael says, I pay for them for what? And I said, you can pay for them, but you don't have to. Again, it's an option. Yes, I know it's an option, but what I don't understand is if I am to take the option, why? Now, that's a very good question that Raphael was asking here. Why am I paying for them? And what for, since they already signed up? So I showed the little video clip, which I'll let you watch that on your own, but it's the video clip that is really great about paying it forward. And Let me just let it play the first few seconds.
What does the world mean to you? Your house, your street?
So, anyways, that is a good clip to watch. And Luke says, Luke from South Africa says, it's only for those who have a problem with funding their account or just don't have the dollar. You don't pay for those who can pay for themselves. To a part that is correct, Luke, but we're taking it, you have many options with PIF. You can do that, just help the people that cannot pay, but you can actually do much more powerful. You can use it as a tool for leverage, even for the people. I've PIFed people who could easily put in $1,000, no problem, but I do it as a handshake. It's like pouring out a glass of champagne and voila, we're drinking it together to celebrate them coming on board. Of course, in the return, I expect them to go to work in the program. So, Rafael is saying, meaning funding their wallet, and I said, watch the short movie. He says, I've watched it. He says, I don't know, but I still want to understand it better. See, I love that. When there is somebody so eager to want to know it, you know that they are motivated, that they're driven. That's where, and that's the whole purpose of this video is, I decided to give a video clip and actually in Telegram, I can do this live, boom, video clip. So I will now play these video clips one by one and be quiet here on my side. And a good morning. This is Dr. Lieven speaking to you from Vila Moura in Portugal. And today we'll talk about PIF, pay it forward. So, Rafael, we're going to address a couple of the different aspects about PIFing. And again, it's not an obligation, it's an option. It's something, it's an instrument, a tool, and we have several that are there to help you build your team and to be able to help people. Because the core of this program, really, the winners, the real big winners are the ones who are willing to help others get what they want, meaning help others to make money with this program. They will be making the big money with this program. So remember that. You want to make money with this program, be willing to help some others to make money with this program too. That's clip number one. Now, the next thing is what technically does it do? Well, PIFing is limited only to the people that are in your direct referral base. So those are people you must have sponsored or introduced. They have signed up, but they haven't paid yet. Those are people that you can go ahead and go into your back office, click on referrals, and you'll see that right there to the people that are sponsored, it will indicate that. But the people who have not paid yet, it will have the little PIF option. If you click on it, it will be as if you do the payment for them, because it will go to your balance, account balance, and from there effectively you can pay for them, and at that point they're an active member in your matrix. So in the first place, it is a tool to help activate those people that you have referred already, but that are they're sitting there and you want to activate them. So PIFing can be a sort of a little bit of a motivation, or a little bit of a bribe, a healthy bribe. Now, I personally, as I typed before, I believe that you should exchange a PIF, meaning you paying for them, in exchange for something. Whatever you choose that to be, that is your choice. As one suggestion that I've made is expect them to come into the Telegram group. Why is that a good condition? Well, you know they're going to get educated here. You know they're going to get motivated here. You know they're going to get to see other people here. You know they're going to get their questions answered here. So many good reasons to have them be out here. And so by you making the condition, if they come over here into the group, then you're helping them, but again, you're helping yourself, because nobody wants just a bunch of passive people to have. I mean, you can have 200 people referred. If not a single one upgrades, what good is it going to do you? Because until the day they upgrade, until they pay at least $1, they're not even going to be placed in your matrix. So the whole program is based on when they've signed up under you, and yes, they can sign up for free to check it out. Then the next step is they need to upgrade for $1, or you need to upgrade them for $1. You could make another condition, which is, listen, I will piff you if you agree to piff 2 other people, or if you agree to piff at least 1 other person. Now, you've probably heard me say before, if you followed me here already for a few weeks, that the program isn't really to help all the poor people in the world, because the sad part is a lot of the poor people don't want to help themselves. And yes, you can give them money, but we all know the saying, don't give people a fish, because that'll only give them food for a day. Instead, teach them how to fish, and they will have food for the rest of their life. Not only that, they'll be able to feed other people as well. So, unless you're sitting on several million that you want to give away, and with big question whether or not that is actually a good idea or not, you may instead use it, the idea of you paying for them, with a condition. Then a condition that contributes to them and contributes to you. In whatever decisions you make, whatever partnerships you make, it is important that you look for win-win-win solutions. Maybe you've heard that, and maybe that made sense to you. Maybe you don't really know what they mean with that. It means that every party involved should be able to benefit, should be able to win from your setup, from your agreement. So if you piff somebody, meaning that you say, listen, if you come into the Telegram room, I will go ahead and pay your first $1. Obviously, in the back of your mind, you're keeping in mind that next they're going to want to upgrade to the 2nd level, the 3rd level. We have 10 levels. So there is plenty reason to kind of roll out a little bit of the red carpet for them, right? And then Sarah asked the question, hi dog, and I'm sure she meant a C here, but hey, I don't mind you calling me a dog, because you know what dog means in reverse, right? J-O-D, so you don't need to call me God either. I'm a regular fellow, but so, hi doc, I'm back. I want to upgrade to the $37 package. Shall I pay for it level 2 through 5? I said, yes, that's fantastic, Sarah, and I'm actually going to address that in one of the clips here. So let's go on to the next step. And Sarah said, thank you, and Raphael already responded. He says, I got it now, thanks for being patient with me. And here we go, me live video in the Telegram room. Very welcome, Raphael, and I appreciate your kind words, your gratitude. You've heard me mention it perhaps already before. Gratitude, being able to be thankful, is one of the big markings of a leader or a leader in the making. Now, there is a lot of people that refer to themselves as a leader. I'm not going to call myself a leader. I'm also not going to call myself a guru. I'm a regular dude, but who is passionate to help other people. But a marking of somebody worthy of leading other people is indeed, it begins with gratitude. It begins with being able to say thank you. You will find that my tolerance and patience runs thin with people who are complainers, people who are whiners, and people who are rudely ungrateful. I may just kick your ass out of here. Now, I just want to give a little shout out to Sarah for her decision. I hope that you all take a look at that. Why is it wise that somebody actually upgrades to all the way to level 5? And if you put it together, it's $37. Now, if you've already upgraded to level 1, you don't need to purchase level 1 again. As a matter of fact, you can't. If you have begun to sponsor and you're already qualified in level 2 and 3, then you only need to purchase level 4 or 5. Now, why is it worthwhile to do that, to be qualified in all 5 levels? And not too long from now, we're even going to be making level 6 available, but we'll make sure that we announce it so that you can prepare for it. I believe level 6 is going to be $40, but it's not. We'll make sure that we announce level 6 so that you can prepare for funding for that $40. Right now we're speaking about level 1 through 5, and I will put the slide up here so you see the pricing. First, when you are qualified in those levels, now you can also introduce people who come in with the 5 levels as well. Now, what will that do? Well, it's simple. It will make you move faster 34 more times. And that's a lot faster. You know, in your car, you have first gear, maybe second gear, maybe third, maybe fourth, maybe in a very sophisticated car, 6, 7, 8. Here, that means you're going into 34th gear. Pretty powerful, isn't it? I want to rephrase what I just said. It isn't 34th gear, it is 37th gear. That is powerful, powerful, powerful. So you will move 37 times faster to cycling on the 10th level. You will earn 37 times more than the person who comes in with $1. However, we have both the option to start with $1 if that is all you have, and we have the option to accelerate with any sort of turbo boost you wish. You can turbo boost with level 2, you can turbo boost with level 3, or with all 5 levels, fire it off and drive like a Bugatti or a McLaren or a Maserati or a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. So, but there is another sort of a little bit of a hidden secret here. When you are qualified at all 5 levels, naturally, when a person under you upgrades to 5 levels, guess what? You are gonna get that person in all 5 of your matrices. You're gonna get paid on all 5 levels from that person. And if that person does the same, well, it becomes one gigantic snowball effect. It becomes an avalanche. So there is another aspect, and that is those who have not upgraded and refuse to upgrade. You'll always have a stubborn individual. That person, let's say you have a person on level 3 below you, and somebody signs up under them with level 5, well, level 4 and 5 is going to come up to you as a reward. And of course, now to make the story complete, that is where, if you begin to see the power of that, to work with these 5 levels, and it makes no difference what people join up with below you. They can join up at 1, they can join up at 1, 2, 3, they can join up at all 5. That is their choice, and you want to give them the freedom to choose, because sometimes coming in just with $1 is a little tiptoe to feel the temperature of the water. So respect all of that. Be tolerant, be patient, always be ready, and you know, don't push people in enforcement. Also, don't try to convince them or sell them. Simply whisper good suggestions into their ears. As they say, you cannot make a horse drink, but you can put salt on their tongue so they get to be thirsty and then they want to drink. But so, for the person who understands these different levels, there I think you can begin to see that the power of piffing, the power of paying somebody to come inside and say, listen, come inside, I will pay your first level for you so you can check it out, and actually I can begin to place people under you. That is done in very good strategy if you are working with people who are serious. Piffing you should not use for the lazy bum who doesn't want to do anything. And all these people, well, where is my spill? Where is my spill? Hey, work a little harder, I want to get spill. Not the right kind of people. Passive people. Passive, if you have a few million, you can make your million work for you. But if you don't, you need to work a little bit to get it going, right? Makes sense, doesn't it? Well, I was actually wondering where or how or when I was going to do a live webinar. And guess what? Raphael, you inspired me this morning by asking a question. Why would I want to piff? Or I don't understand really what piff means. And that's what got it going. And guess what? Here you have a live, pretty live as it is. Because, yeah, I'm sitting at my table again. And the birds are chirping outside. As a matter of fact, I've uploaded another video on my Facebook profile. It's incredible. These little swallows. Go check it out. Because one little swallow bird eats 2,000 mosquitoes per day. I have about 50 niches, each with 2 swallows and then their babies, 2 or 4 babies in there. So 4 times 50, 200 times 2,000 mosquitoes per day. I'm mosquito free. Now, in closing, just imagine that you were as insignificant, or not, as a little swallow bird, and that your prospects were the mosquitoes, that you would go after 2,000 mosquitoes per day. That would make you one heck of a recruiting machine, wouldn't it? So, in closing, don't worry when you sign somebody up and they choose not to do anything. That's their choice. You cannot change other people. You can only be there for the ones who are ready to change their life. So, once you have a decent person, that's the person you will teach the same deal. Go out there and help other people, and you will be taken care of. Trust me in this one, and I've been doing this for quite a while, as you have seen me state, more than 20 years. I've generated more than 300 million on the internet. So I'm not going to say I'm a guru or I'm an expert. I'm still learning every day, and it's better to stay nice and humble. But one thing I have succeeded into doing is, one, generate money on the internet, but also help others generate money on the internet. Anywhere, the list is huge with people who I've helped to make even their very first money on the internet. Some their first 1,000, some their first 10,000, some 100,000, and I've made several people into millionaires that I've enjoyed. I enjoy anybody who is able to expand the reality. So, the whole secret with this program is first of all, become aware of the power of the program, because the program is the system, the machine. Then you need to know why you would want to use that machine. Well, your motivation needs to be that you need to be willing to make money. Be ready to make money. And then the driver is you need to be willing to help some other people also make money. When you can combine that, the system, 2, your desire to make money, 3, your willingness to help some other people so that they too can make money, then I can assure you the thing is so mathematically sound, so system sound, you are going to make money, and you will make more, and you will make more, and you will make more. And that is my wish for you. Those of you who haven't seen the product yet inside OneDollarBTC is the science of getting rich. That's just the first product of many more that will be released. But please don't underestimate. You may say, well, I can find that everywhere on the internet. Yeah, you can, except you're probably not going to find as good a one as the one we have, first of all. And secondly, we're not just throwing it there, we're helping you to understand it. So come to use that product, the science of getting rich, chapter per chapter, chew into it. It's not theoretical, it's not philosophical, it's very practical. It's about how do you build your wealth. And as you will find, it's mostly by cleaning out shit that is in between, cleaning out the cobwebs so that the money can just flow into your life. My greetings and my blessings. I'm not sure that that last message was finished properly, so it is, I was saying, my greetings and my blessings, and I mean that seriously. Here, in the first place, we're not here to just have a good time. I'm the worst entertainer entertainer in the world. Thanks goodness that I'm not doing stand-up comedy or singing or gee whiz, God forbid dancing. But I know a thing or two about money and about making money. I've made it my passion my entire life. So here we are. We are here to help you on that path, and so that you can also help others on that path. So when I say I wish you well, and I wish you to walk forward on that path to prosperity, I mean that, and I mean that in the practical sense. Have a great, great day. Thank you for letting me share.